Hi, my name is Rod Pyle. I'm a space author. I've written 15 popular books on spaceflight and space history, and 2 more for NASA over the years, and a number of them have been on the topic of Mars. Of course, you're writing about Mars, you're writing about Mars missions. Most successful ones have been by NASA. And if you're writing about Mars missions, you're writing about the Viking missions, which were 2 of the most spectacular missions of exploration and discovery in the history of our space agency, and certainly 2 of the most spectacular ones take place on Mars. I mean, that was really the beginning of everything. So in 2016, when writing Mars Making Contact, which has since been reprinted a number of times and was reissued last year, I was looking for material on the Vikings. Really, I wanted to find difficult to locate documents that we haven't seen much of over the years, and that's hard to do. That means you spend a lot of times in NASA archives crawling around, talking to people, digging, and then waiting for these materials to get cleared. So when on a production schedule for a book, you have to do these things in a fairly timely manner. So I was going through this exercise and spending months and months trying to get material, and in a lot of cases not having a lot of luck because NASA is NASA and things take time. So I found Rachel Tillman and became aware of her work preserving the legacy of the Viking program. And she was kind enough to help me find some really astonishing material from the history of the Viking program. Printed material, photographs, schematics, fact-checking. I mean, the list goes on and on. So this was just my personal first experience with Rachel and her preservation of the assets of the Viking program. But it really goes beyond that. I mean, this was something that was really a seminal turning point in our work of planetary exploration in the solar system. And her foundation has done more, I think, than anything to preserve the legacy of the Viking landers. These 2 machines, which headed out to Mars in 1975, made orbit in 1976, and then the 2 landers went down also in 1976, and just performed brilliantly. And although there's still an open question mark as to whether or not there was life detected, probably not, but it's possible, by those first successful landers, the work that they did over the many years that they were active on the planet was simply stunning, and I'm proud to call Rachel a friend and support her work that she does to keep the legacy of Viking alive, and I hope you do too. Thank you very much.